Good morning, everybody. I don't know why this is still playing. It makes no sense. It's not even show. What is this? Oh, never mind. I know what it is. I got to mute this crap over here. There we go. All right. Good morning. How are we this beautiful morning? I don't see anybody in here yet, but that's all right. It's kind of early on a Tuesday. But we're going to jump in here and see what we can do about it. All right. I don't need to show that. Let's get off of here. I'm trying to get this so I can see the comments without watching the video, but it won't let me pause the damn video. Come on, man. These things are ridiculous. Got one person on Facebook, and that sounds like a winner. Let's go down here and turn my name off. Y'all know who I am. I'm Walter, Kuntry 3D. I got some things to do through. What's up, 3D printing newbie? I don't know who it is on Facebook watching, but good morning. Glad you could join us. I got some banners here. What's up, the Guinness? Let me pull this. See, you can't pop out comments on Facebook. I wish you could. Wish I could pull this over here. Minimize it. Still getting this restream thing done because it's kind of weird. Yeah, no comments. Won't let me do comments this way, which kind of sucks. But let's see what we can do here. Nope. I'm on videos. I don't need to be on videos. Very clear stream. Good. I am so glad. What's up, 3D Gusner? Hold on. All right, good. Things are moving like they're supposed to. Let me see here. All right, there's that. Maybe it'll let me see comments on this. I don't know. On the Facebook thing. All right, so let's get the housekeeping done. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and do that, and then give us a like down at the bottom if you feel like it. You know where the buttons are. They're down there. Ring that bell so you can be notified. That's the housekeeping we have to do. You can see me clearly. What happened? I don't know. Same old internet that I've had before. You know, it is. How are we this morning? I know it's morning for me. I'm having a little bit of coffee. Figured I'd jump over here and see how everybody was doing. See if I can get some. Oh, come on. It just ain't gonna let me do it, is it? Just not gonna do it. Nope. Good morning to Facebook and to YouTube. The YouTube experience is better for me. The restream thing is okay. What's up, Mapro6? Jake from State Farm. 3D Brit Hawks is in the house. Brit Hawks 3DP. Sorry, I said that backwards. Teresa is down under and joining us from Australia this morning. All the way from Australia to Wakulla. How about that? Never would have guessed it. Good morning. Facebook is jumping on here. How are you this beautiful morning? Hope y'all are getting up and getting ready to go to work. That's what I'm doing. We're going to do morning coffee first and then go to work. 8 p.m. That's right. I forget. Y'all are tomorrow already. Good morning. That's my Uncle Hank down there on Facebook. Appreciate the comment. That way can I see the comments on Facebook? Yes, I can. How about that? Sweet. I got to have up two things because I can't really tell who's doing what over here. But it's showing I got back down to one. Uncle Henry getting up. Sorry you missed the live stream of Fun in the Country Basement. Me too, Mapro6. It was a good one on Sunday. We had a good one going. I do want to tell y'all, I believe, I haven't even turned around to look. I hit the go button and turned around and left it alone. Hit the go button, turned around and left it alone, but the TiVo Little Monster is printing again, finally. Yeah, back behind me here. It is actually moving. You can see it. You can see it moving down here. Just trying to get stuff going. And I will tell you that doing it in a camper is a pain in the buttocks because the power requirements required to run everything, I just don't have available right now. Run one little pissy air conditioner and then a printer. And if I try to make some coffee, it's tripping a breaker. So it's a pain. Got to get around stuff like that, but it is what it is. We are. Oh, come on. There, that's better. I wish it would let me pause the video because I don't want to interrupt in my stream. Let me see if I can take it out of frame if it'll stop and I can just see the comments. How's the heated? Oh, that's all right this morning. It's really not bad. I don't even know what the temperature is this morning. Let's look and see. I know up in the Northeast it's been worse. A lot worse. Yeah, see, outside right now it's 72 degrees, which is friggin' awesome. But it's 93% humidity as well. So, yeah, there's that. And I do need more solar panels. I actually talked to a person yesterday. TiVo Little Monster on steroids. Yeah. Right. We well, and those of you that have been around my entire stream life here, not even entire, the TiVo Little Monster has been a pain in my buttocks since I got it. And it's back and forth. It'll print, then it won't. It'll print, then it won't. It is such a pain. Such a pain. But yeah, Teresa, you're right. I do need more solar panels because, and I called yesterday. I called yesterday to get a quote. I don't know what type of quote I'm going to get, but I did call for one. There's 11 people up this morning, and it looks like damn near all of them are overseas except for Matt. Not a fan of TiVo. I'm not the greatest fan of TiVo myself. I'm not going to sit here and lie. This one, when it prints, and you know all the upgrades I've done with the Duet Wi-Fi and all that. When it prints, man, it prints fantastic. But you know, sometimes it just doesn't print at all. It's just not great. So we're gonna have to appeal to the Facebook crowd a little more because I got a bunch of people on Facebook that aren't on my YouTube. Oh, Mapro 6. Oh, sorry. I forget, man. I can't remember where everybody lives. But I do know the Northeast and the rest of the country has been having some issues with the heat. Morning, John Cook. How are you, buddy, in North Carolina? It's been hot here, but we're actually supposed to cool off this week, I think, and be in the 80s, I think, for this week. That'll be fantastic. I'm gonna tell you right now, my AC bill, my light bill could use it because it's going really good. Really, Matt? That's cool, man. Oh, they haven't. I don't have any of that yet. The guy's supposed to call me, I think Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday. I have an appointment for him to call me and go over, you know, that type of stuff. But the problem is that I'm going to have to cut a couple of trees down and put it in the yard. It's just, there's too much shade over my house for half of the day. So it's going to have to go in the yard somewhere. I don't really care. That sounds good, Mapro 6. And you know what? You know, it'd be really cool because over in Kissimmee, we went to Joe's Crab Shack. And the next time we go in there, we're supposed to get 50% off. Damn, Gusner, that's pretty warm, buddy. 34C. Whew, that's hot. Why am I awake, Tony Ryan? Because I actually have to go into the office this morning. So about 7:30 or 7:45, I'm going to be diving off of here and heading to the great town of Tallahassee for at least about an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours tops. And yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing this morning. All right, so are we going to, let's see, it's morning coffee, right? Yeah. 49C date, man. That's friggin' hot. Oh, well, because I complained. The last time we ate there, we got the low country bowls that they do. And dude, I mean, it was like chewing on rubber tires. So I got on their friggin' Facebook page and I lit into them because being from Florida, I'm not a tourist. Okay. I don't come in and go, "Ooh, that was good seafood." No, it wasn't. It was crap. And I let them know it. And it wasn't long before the manager called me on my phone, called me at home and said, "Mr. Gray, this is blah, blah, blah. Next time you come in, just tell us who you are." He said, "I've got you wrote down. You will get half off your entire party." So it's half off the entire party. Hearing a thumping back here on the TiVo little monster. It's just got a glob on it. I am not worried about it too much. Oh, got home at 3:15. Sorry I woke you up, buddy. What's up, Clint? But no, it's we are doing morning coffee, so we're gonna do the normal things. We're gonna do the news. And we're gonna talk about some food. We're gonna talk about some other things going on. What am I printing? I am printing another layer. Let me say this. We have the bands that we use when we go to Disney. They're the pass bands. You use them as your ticket, basically. Well, every time you stay in a Disney hotel, they give you one. Plus, you can buy custom ones and blah, blah, blah. So me, my wife, and my daughter all have season passes. We all have custom ones. And then the last time me and Regina went, we actually booked 2 hotels because we couldn't get the thing. So they gave us 4. Yeah, for Magic Bands, yes. So we got 4 more Magic Bands the last time we went. And I need somewhere to put them. I printed a stand, and it's multi-tiered. So you can just keep adding tiers on where it'll hold 4 bands at a time. So I'm printing another tier to that right now because I was over there and we've got 4 just laying on the counter. So I'm just going to keep building a tree, throw some super glue on it, and go to town. Yeah, Magic Man. I'm sorry, Matt Pro 6. I forget, man. Didn't wake you. Swing shift. I got you. One Raz wants some tacos. Yeah, we're going to get to food. I'm going to tell you right now. I've got that as a banner. I like these little banner things here. Yeah, I found that out after, newbie. I found that out after the fact. I did not know that, and now I do. You know, we're new to the annual pass thing. We just got it this year. So we're still learning the things that we can and can't do, or things we should and shouldn't do. And you know, when we first went to Disney, we oh no, that's fine, Mapper. I'm telling you, we sweet. We wasted a lot of time. Yeah, we wasted a lot of time doing things we really didn't have to do, and things we shouldn't do, you know, timing wise, as far as going through the parks, using fast passes, things of that nature. We had a lot that we really shouldn't do. So let's do this. Did you manage to get your pass before the price? Oh yes, we got ours in April. March, April. Might have been May. I can't remember. It was either April or May. April. Yeah, April. The end of April. So, yeah, we got them right before they went up. I think they went up in May. It might have been the 1st of June when they went up, but it was right before. Oh, man. Woo. That was some rough coffee. Had roux nachos. Not some kangaroo. Somebody hollered at me about eating that the other day. This new interface is pretty good. Good morning on Facebook. How are you? But yeah, the print's going good. Hopefully the video's still clear. This one might actually stick to the bed. That's why I stopped the last one. I started one and it popped up from the bed. So hopefully this one will stick to the bed and I won't have to worry about that. I've got to start doing some recording videos too. I know that the majority of my stuff on here is done live, but there are some things that I'm going to have to shoot that are not going to work live. I'm not going to say they're going to be scripted because whatever. I'll put some highlight points on the board while I'm shooting it. But and I've also got some mail over there that I've got to open. Well, I don't have to open it. I already opened it because I didn't know what it was, and turns out it's from somebody. So I'm gonna have to go get that stuff and bring it over here. Stuff I can use. I mean, it's just stuff that's good to have around when you got 3D printers. It's always good to have extra parts. Always good to have extra parts. It'd be great if I had extra air conditioners. This afternoon, we are going to hop back on the rep box real quick. I've got all the parts sitting in the chair, I believe. And I'm not sure if I'm going to go back and do it with or without it's going to take a little longer. We'll hopefully we'll finish it up this afternoon. That's the hope anyways, that I finish this afternoon. One take lightly edited. I know, man. I get that. And that's good. That's good. Doesn't always work, Tony. You know that. Doesn't always work that way. Yeah, Jake from State Farm. Kangaroo nachos. It's like we have, loaded nachos. So do they. It's just loaded with kangaroo. All right. Y'all know what time it is. It is 6:19. Let's try to do the news. It is news time. So we're going to pull this up. And last time, I believe we did the left. This time, we're going to do the right first. Okay. All right. Let me here. I got to go back over here and put up the right headline. The number one headline on Fox News this morning: exclusive. CBP rebuked for failure to collect DNA from migrant detainees. I don't know what they're talking about. I really don't know. And I don't have any idea. So, what's up, Don? How are you? Yeah, the meat part. All right, so now let's go over here and let's do the left headlines. Let me go to here and let me take this off here. All right, but the right has something to do with border security. Let's see what the left has. All right, here we go. Now we're getting into the meat and potatoes of something. They finally got a headline I want to know something about. South Korea fires warning shots at Russian aircraft. Wow. And then there's a picture of looks like a Russian plane. And then right below that, it says Russia furiously disputes Seoul's claim that Russian military aircraft twice violated its airspace, which, all right. All right. So that's the news. We can do away with that. That was the news. And y'all know how it is. You read the left, you read the right, you pick your middle and walk that path, buddy. Walk that path. I was thinking rude chips. Rude jerky. No, Tony Ryan, the problem is that I have yet to find, and I don't care what anybody says, I have yet to find a unbiased news source where I can just say, okay, these are the headlines. Do you know of one? It's right and left, buddy. I mean, I'm sorry. That's just the way it is right now. No celebrity news. I hear you. I don't really give a crap about what celebrities are doing unless they have been on my channel and like David Hewlett. Now I will talk about David Hewlett's whatever because he tweets a lot and does stuff with his son, which is cool. Damn it, boy. Somebody got mad, Teresa. We do. I do, Gusner. I do. I watch the BBC News quite a bit. I don't watch. I don't watch Australian news, but I do watch the BBC News quite a bit just to see what the hell people are thinking outside the U.S. But it's still biased. I'm sorry. It's biased for me anyway. Because I think that most people outside the U.S. get a slanted view at Donald Trump. And do I support everything he does? No, I do not. I do not. I wish he'd stay the hell off Twitter, which, you know, he's got the balls to get on there. So, woo, more power to him. But I just think that some of the news gets sideways in a hurry. And I try not to do that. That's why we get the left and the right, Tony Ryan. I don't want to pick for you, you know. You do your thing. So, all right. So we're done with the news. What do we got? Let's get off the rails here for a bit. Off the rails. And this is any topic. You got anything? Got any topics we can talk about and get off the rails here for a little bit? Because I don't really have any off the rails topics right now. That's right. Y'all know how that we can get sideways on this channel sometimes. Printer's still printing though, so I'm gonna let that go. Read the comics. Oh, I don't know if we got it. Where am I supposed to go to read comics? Is there a daily comics? Oh wow, there is. There's Dilbert and Garfield and all this kind of stuff. I guess I could show them to you. But I don't know how that works with me broadcasting. What do y'all think? Some of these I've never heard of. Dilbert, Garfield, Luann I've heard of. Non Sequitur I've heard of. Doonesbury, of course. Kathy. Never heard of Big Nate. Pearls Before Swine. In the Bleachers. Nor F- have I ever heard of. Some of those I've never heard of. Good morning, Benny Brady. How are you? Right to repair. What? What is that, Teresa? I don't know what that is. I don't want to go all political. I just want to get off the Garfield. I got to read Garfield. Okay. So let me open this. Open link in new tab. Let me see. I like the one for yesterday better. But these are picture related, and I don't have any way just to share part of my screen. That's true. That's true, Tony Ryan. You are correct of that. Benny Brady's tired of 100-degree days. Yeah, me too, buddy. Which we're getting done with it. Yeah, I can't do the comics on here. That just doesn't make any sense. I'm not a comedian. Although y'all can laugh at me quite often, I'm not a comedian. Hey, that's a good idea, man. I wish it was required when somebody sold a product. I don't care if it was a vehicle or if it's this keyboard or if it's this right here. I wish that they had to put the service manuals for repair online for free to people who purchase that. Now, you may have to have proof of purchase to register or whatever you have to have. If I have if I have acquired a product through legal means, not stolen it, like if I buy it from somebody else, I ought to be able to get the repair manual for free for that item. I completely agree with you, Teresa. There have been, so many times. Your cat's getting close to Garfield. But that has been a pet peeve of mine for a long time. Yeah, no, I wish I could, but it was like 15 comics on the page at one time. Just it's not a good look, One Raz. You can go out. I forgot what did I just do. What was the name of the site? COMICS. comics.azcentral.com. View dozens of free online comic strips at azcentral.com. So there you go. No sponsorship done. It does not. It does not. You should have right to repair. If I purchase something, I should be able to repair that something no matter what. I completely agree with right to repair. I do. Now, don't get me wrong. You can screw it up and void your warranty. I get that. That's something you can do. But if I was to change a part on this printer, like the belt, okay, the right to repair the belt, and I fix it and it goes along and then the power supply burns up, that belt had nothing to do with burning that power supply up. Okay, so I mean that should still be under warranty. Don't get me wrong. You can't just go poking a screwdriver around electronics and get it done. Matt, that's a topic, man, that is hard to here. Let me go here. Let me go over here. If I get this right here. Disrespectful millennials are really grinding my gears. I can understand that. I can. I can understand that completely. And Gusner, I get that, man. A washing machine breaks 2 weeks after the warranty. See, and I think that should all. I mean, it's when they come down to the day that the warranty expired. I understand, but I'd have trouble doing that. Okay, if I created a product and the warranty was for 1 year, and they called me the day after the warranty went out and said, "Hey, this broke," I would be hard pressed not to fix my product. Oh, somebody sells it, one Raz. It's out there somewhere. I don't know what a spider bar is. I have no idea what that is, but it's out there somewhere on eBay or somewhere. Somebody's got one. Because believe you me, once somebody has a problem with something, that problem gets fixed. It does. Somebody out there fixes it, and they come up with a way to fix it. There's parts that I've called the factory, and they're like, "Nope, that's not sold separately." And then you get on eBay, and damn if it ain't there, because some other company that makes the same dang thing puts their part out there, and it works just fine. So it is what it is. Well, not in very good shape. I get that. I mean, if you got to use one that's not in very good shape, okay. I understand. But it is what it is. Oh, there you go. And that's why we have 3D printers. I don't know what a spider bar is. It may not be 3D printable with like an FDM printer. I mean, that's a washing machine torques and forces can get pretty heavy. We actually went from front load to top load washer and dryer. We had front loads and they worked okay. And they worked, it was fine. I had to repair my washing machine one time, but then the dryer kept going out. The heater coils kept going out in the dryer. And these new ones, they work pretty good. I mean, we've had them for well over a year and a half, 2 years. Yeah, there you go, Gusner. That's one thing. They build things so that you have to repair them, and they can make more money on parts and repairs than they have to worry about selling what they've got. That's a good one to put on the screen. Let me get that comment right there. I can show that. They do it on purpose. That they do. It is absolutely done on purpose. Later, John Cook. Have a good one, buddy. Yeah, I've got about, I'm gonna go back over to the house probably about, I didn't want to do that. But I'm probably going to go back over to the house about 7:15, 7:30 and get ready to go. I've got to leave and go to Tallahassee. And on a good day, on a really good day, it takes me about 45 minutes to get to the office. So I'll be there. If I leave right about around 8, I'll be there right around 9 when I'm supposed to be there. All right, so we've been off the headlines. We've been off there. Let me tell you. All right, now we're going to do this. Let's talk about food. Let's talk about food. It's morning coffee, so we talk about anything. But my daughter has got on this kick where she eats things that we haven't traditionally fixed in our house. Okay. And I really don't eat. My wife doesn't eat them. I think I have another daughter that might eat them, not roux nachos. We can't get roux in the United States. You know, it's just one of them things we don't get. And if we did get it, it would be very, very, very expensive. But like she's been meal prepping because she's got band camp this week, which is cool. You know, she gets up, she goes to band camp, comes home, blah, blah, blah. Oh God, Benny Brady, I wouldn't be looking forward to it either. So she comes in, she wants to meal prep. She's like, Daddy, will you cook my chicken? Because she don't know how to season chicken, blah, blah, blah. So we made her 3 different types of chicken and meal prep those. And she's like, I want some stuffed bell peppers. And we don't eat stuffed bell peppers because I love the flavor of bell pepper. I love the flavor of jalapenos. I love the flavor of banana peppers. I love the flavor of peppers. I don't like the pepper. I don't like the texture of the pepper. So we don't eat stuffed bell pepper. So I looked up a recipe, or she did, Mexican fajita, whatever. And we made those. Okay. So we made a small batch. She took them yesterday. She come in last night and she's like, can I go get some more bell peppers? So she went and got 4 more bell peppers and we stuffed 8 halves of bell pepper last night because she wants to take some to a friend. I'm like, I've never cooked a stuffed bell pepper. So apparently I must have did it right. And she liked it. So that's what we did last night. Heck yeah. They are good, Gusner. Anything that's homegrown like that is definitely better than not. Well, listen, I've been to Killeen and I've been to San Antonio. I don't know where San Marcos is at, but I've been to the other 2, and that's a pretty good drive, buddy. I actually lived in a town called Hull de Zeta. I worked in Silsbee, Texas at the the LP plant, the plywood plant there. Louisiana Pacific OSB mill plant there. And I worked there for, I don't know, half a year, I guess. But it was all right. It was all right. I enjoyed working there. I did. Learned a lot. Don't really care for Texas much, but my problem with Texas is I've always had, I ain't gonna say always had, but I've had not the greatest experiences when I've been there. Okay. When I worked at Silsbee, my first wife left, run back home to her mama, left me in Texas. I didn't know nobody, didn't know nothing, had to walk from Silsbee to San Antonio to get a job with Greenpeace. I worked for Greenpeace in San Antonio. And then, or no, in Austin. I'm sorry, not San Antonio, Austin. Oh, okay. So you make sawmill stuff? Cool. I don't know, man. That's been too many years ago. I've slept since then. But anyway, so that was my first experience in Texas. Then I got arrested for having a glass bottle on some street in Austin that you're not supposed to have glass bottles. They could have gave me a fine, but they decided since I was out of state, I get to go to jail. Woohoo! So that sucked. Then the last time we went to Texas wasn't a bad visit. It was just hot as hell. So it sucked. I just hadn't. Oh, wait. No, the first time me and my wife went to Texas together, we were on our way back from Colorado. And if you look on the map, it was like 13 miles to Texas and 13 miles to Oklahoma. And I'm like, well, that's cool because there's a farm road that goes catty corner to cross the corner there. We'll just go 13 miles. That way we can get our Texas spoon because we've been to Texas together. So we go down and we hit this little farm road that goes across. 75 miles later, we get back to Oklahoma. It's like this long on the map, going across that corner of Texas. Must have been 6th or 16th. I can't remember. But there's no glass bottles allowed, and it's a whole bunch of bars and stuff. You can't be outside, blah, blah, blah. Morning, Llama. How are you, buddy? But I haven't had great experiences in Texas. I just hadn't. I mean, we drove through, and I think we spent the night there in an RV in North Texas at some little campground. And it was nice. $15 for the night. Got to play some pool. Got to hang out for the night. But other than that, just hadn't been great experiences. And I know there's good things in Texas. I know there are. I just ain't found them yet. We went and did all the missions. We did the whole mission thing in San Antonio while we were there. And we did the, the river walk and all that stuff. It's all right. But like the Alamo, I mean, that's really. When you go to see the Alamo, you're like, I want to see the Alamo. And you go and it's like this big. My camper's about as big as the Alamo. Okay. It's ridiculous. Now the whole compound's, decent size there that you can walk through, but the Alamo itself is just this little bitty building. So. What other topics we got? Samples that you are going to use. What? You need a bunch of samples of filament? I was actually talking to oops, not use. I meant oops, not use, you meant. Okay. So samples are not going to use. You need a bunch of samples? I got a bunch of samples of some kind of white down here. I can't remember. 75 miles. I hear you. That's correct, Gusner. What's up? Felipe Goncalves is in the house. I hadn't seen you in a while, buddy. You been doing okay? Missed you in the streams. Let's make sure the TiVo's still working. Yes, sir. It's working like a champion back there. I really want to fire something up on this, but I just ain't going to. Just not going to. I have to say I could turn off the autofocus. That would really help. But I've got to say that no one misses you. Yes, we do, Teresa. We do miss you. You just don't miss a whole lot. I hear you, Felipe. Amarillo by morning, up from San Antonio. I actually stayed in Beaumont for about a month after my wife left over there. Amarillo to Beaumont's a good drive, buddy. I've been to Amarillo. Had to when we were going through Texas. Had to go to Amarillo. Yeah, I can't see not using them. I really wish that I could do that on the MMU2. I don't know if the firmware does it now or not, the continuous roll thing, because that would be friggin' awesome. I wish I could do that. I think Chris Riley was telling me you can do that. I hadn't done it yet. And I noticed the other day, I forgot what he put his name as, but he come in as Joe something on Fun in the Country Basement. And I believe that was Iron Joe's changed his username, which is cool. That's cool with me. I'm good with that. All right, so One Rise is looking for sample rolls of anybody that's not going to use them, bunches of them. But I've got a project that I'm wanting to work on for mine. So The Pan You Cut Wi-Fi backpack. What is that? I don't know what that is. Yeah, snake warning sign. You get those a lot in lots of places. Lots of places. Arizona, New Mexico. Let me look at what this backpack is. What is this? Chris did a video on it, so I should know what that is. Oh, I got you. It's a little Wi-Fi board. I remember watching his video on that. I don't need it. Auto deplete. What's the best spool holder for samples? There is a small spool, master spool on Thingiverse. If I'm not mistaken, Philippe, you can go out to Thingiverse and search for small spool, and I believe it'll come up. Let me see. Let me see if I can find it, and I'll paste it in the chat for you. That is if Thingiverse works this morning. I don't know if it works this morning or not. Oh, there we go. So let's go. Small. Small spool, master spool. That's all universal. Master spool micro for small print beds. That might do it. Yeah, master. Oh, that's just doing the master spool. Any of the master spools though should work. Yeah, just go to Thingiverse and search for master spool, man, because there's mass amounts of them. He might have. I don't get Scalda's monthly box, so I don't know. Yeah, no, I get what auto deplete is. I get that. What do I use? I have a small spool, I have an empty small spool that I used. That's just small. What's up, Scalda? How are you, buddy? Scalda, somebody said you did a small spool. There we go. Thing, whatever. Here we go. All right, go out to thing. Is that it, noob? Let's go out to Thingiverse and see. Filament spool holder by Chaos Cortex. There you go. Well, that looks like a full size one though. Oh, nope. There you go. Samples. That's the one. Chaos Cortex will do right there. Scalda, did you design one for your box? A small spool holder or something? Oh, I don't know what Ron Candy is, but okay. I got you. But yeah, the Chaos Cortex one would be good, I suppose. Let's see. Will it all fit on a bed? What's the files here? What do we got? Socket side big, insert side big, socket side. So I need the insert side and the socket side. We can print one of those. We can. Have to change filament spools though. Cool, Scalda. Yeah, do that and paste it in here, buddy. But I will tell you, I like Garrett, and I think that if he designed this print spool, it probably works pretty well. Only 2 makes, only 1 comment. What's the comment? What's this comment on here? The 2 halves are too close together, causing it to not to fit some spool holders. I can see that. I can. What's up, Chris Gulata? How are you, buddy? Still got one hanging on Facebook, which is cool. I like it. I see them bump in every now and again. It'll pop up saying, "Hey, there's one," and then they'll drop out. And there's one, and they'll drop out. So it's people here getting ready to go to work. So I don't expect too many views on Facebook this time of day. Maybe tonight. Since we are about halfway through the thing, let's do this again. If you're not subscribed already, go ahead and do that. Go down, click that subscribe, and ring that bell. Give us a like. That's the biggest thing, And I know you guys watch all the time, and most of y'all just forget to do the thumbs up or whatever. But it really, really does help with interaction. There's the thing from Scalda if y'all want to go check that out. Scalda YT, my condolences on your new prime minister. I'm new PM. I don't know what that is. That prime minister? What is that? What is PM? Okay, cool, new. Clint's got summer vacation for 4 weeks. Are you a teacher? No? Oh, yeah, prime minister. Okay. That's what I figured. Britain got a new prime minister. I didn't know that. Hadn't looked. Morning, Jimmy. The back is better, or I wouldn't be sitting like I'm sitting right now. Now, it may not be better after I sit like I'm sitting right now because I'm all hunched over. Oh, you just off for the summer? CNC operator in the wood industry. I get you. I get you. I get you. But yeah, I really gotta sit better in this chair. And you'd think on morning coffee it'd be good because I'm not really doing anything, which is normal on my streams. But just getting a 404 error on that thing. Let's go see. Let me copy this. Let me go out here and check. I did not. The customizable spool sample, if you just copy that thing in there, you can't just put thing : you got to do it right. It pops right up. Customizable spool. Okay. Oh, on Thingiverse in general, I got you. What is that? Oh, okay. Ah. That's a Google Play app. I can't use that on a Windows machine. A faulty clone of Donald Trump? I wouldn't mind the clone of Donald Trump, but a faulty one. Whew. That's one thing I wish the U.S. would do. And people fuss and they bitch about it, but when you have happy employees, okay, they do more work. The 4 weeks of vacation, I get it. Now, don't get me wrong. I understand you can't have all of your employees take off at one time, and it'd be a first come first serve on different times of the year. But lots of people want to take off during the summer, which is hard. Good, John. I'm glad. Oh, I didn't see you pop in there. I'm glad it's sharp this morning, and it is better. And I think it has something to do with the way this is working. I do. I'm gonna credit StreamYards for this. I mean, right now I'm sending out at 720p. I'm not seeing it at 720p on Facebook. It's a little grainier than that, but that's okay. I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all. A little bit of grain never hurt anybody. But it looks like the computer doesn't have to work as hard. Now, if I fired up OBS and used that as a camera, yeah, it would. It would be different. So Well, yeah, industry, I can see that. I can see closing a plant down for a couple of weeks. Well, some plants. Okay, some plants have to run 24/7. Whiskey is made from grain, so is beer. I hear you, brother. So a little bit of grain's good, right? Is that how you get grain into your diet, Tony Ryan? Well, of course they are. Now, don't get me wrong. I would love to do 4 10s and have 3 day weekends every weekend. I would. The problem is that in the industry I'm in, okay, like right now, there are people in India working on the same project that I'm working on. They're working on different parts of it. And the guy that's in charge of our project, he has to be up and online early in the morning or later in the evening so that he can have meetings with them. So I just it's hard when you have that type of job to do that. Now, if you're all all U.S. based, no overseas work, it's like y'all don't want to be working during your lunch hour. You don't want to be working when you're in bed. The people in Australia don't want to be talking to the U.S. when they're in the past by a whole day. You know, um, so yeah, I mean, I Carl finally got out of bed. He rolled over and looked at his ugly mug, said, "Oh, I'll look at something pretty." So he's watching me. Yeah, there you go. It's hard to shut down a glass making plant for a week. It's hard to shut down some plants at all. I know when I worked for Louisiana Pacific, the aforementioned plant, there was a week or two. I can't remember how long it was, but there was a shutdown. But we didn't get off. We had to clean the plant. That was what the shutdown was for. They would bring in the maintenance crews to fix any welds or anything like that. And we would clean, and I mean clean from head to toe, keep from fires happening. I bet. Dude, I tell you what, Llama, when I worked for Procter and Gamble making toilet paper, they worked a 2-2-3 schedule as well. It was 2 on, 3 off, 2 on. Is that right? 2 on, 2-2-3, 2 on, 2 off, 3 on, 2 off. Yeah, blah blah blah. But I swapped day and night every time I went back. So if I was on for 2 days and then off for 2 days to 3 days, say I was on 2 days during the day, then I was off for 2 days, and then I was on for 3 days at night. So yeah, do some live streaming too, Carl. I'm telling you, man, you rack up the hours when you do the live streaming. You really do. Because even with my erratic schedule, I still had a whole bunch of view minutes in the last 28 days, which was surprising, actually. We are gaining subscribers. I'm not going to lie. The subscribers are slowly but surely ticking up. One a day, two a day, sometimes. Now, when I get back into it, it'll probably bump up a little more than that. And if I put out some better videos, I think it would do even better than that. And we're going to get there. We are going to get there from here. I'm working on it. The the problem I have is I don't know, my production value is not very good when it comes to videos. I can sit here and talk for 2 hours and fill in 2 hours worth of crap most of the time, but it's not the greatest. All right, I'm going to close Facebook because there ain't nobody out there right now. And if I see somebody comment, then I'll say something. I'll say hey to Facebook, but I'm not seeing anybody comment from Facebook. And the one person that was watching dropped off of there, so I jumped out. Um, so there's that. Teresa's going to be doing a live stream where Logan fixes his 2DS. What is a 2DS? Is that a Game Boy or something? I thought that was a 3DS. We have had our coffee for the morning. My wife should be on her way to work. I did not see her leave unless she's running late this morning. Hope she's not. My daughter should be on her way to band camp here shortly. The 2DS was marketed for younger kids. Never heard of it, man. We actually have some 3DSs. We were cleaning up the other, well, it's been a few months ago. And we found them. They were stacked under some clothes somewhere. I can't remember. 2-dimensional scanner. I hear you. How's my print going? I'm rocking. And I'm using that Airy One white PLA. This one time at band camp, I hear you, brother. But we did the meal prepping thing, and it was pretty good. And she's liking it, so why not? And the cool thing is, it's like we were telling her, at least it's going to cool off for the rest of the week. I think we're supposed to be highs in the 80s. Now, albeit that's 88, 89 degrees Fahrenheit, but we are going to cool off a bit. Oh, look, Carl Brown want to jump on Facebook. I'm not looking at Facebook again. I can see the comment here. It did show up this time. Not all the Facebook comments did show up last time, and I don't know if that's a Facebook thing or a StreamYard thing. ASA. I've never printed with ASA. Printed lots of ABS. Never any ASA. I still have a lot of stuff left over in my house that I need to bring over here. It's just it's not really shiny. It's just white. Yeah, it's opaque. It's not see-through at all. It's not any transparency whatsoever. It's just white, man. And so far, the spool has been spooled fantastically. It has printed fantastically. Lots of people have had problems with it. I'm not going to say they haven't, but I have not. Did I see your mini Ghost Rider print? No. Was that in your video, your assembly video? I don't watch your assembly video. I don't have one to assemble. I'll turn it on for a few seconds and give you a thumbs up. That's it. Larry Bibby, good morning, buddy. I haven't seen your name before. Everybody welcome him to the Kuntry Klub. Let me pop him up here. Oh, good morning, Larry Bibby. He's new. Oh, it's on Twitter. Dude, I hadn't popped into Twitter. I go over there, I click on notifications. I don't even scroll Twitter right now. Cool, Scalda. That's cool, man. Thanks, everybody, for welcoming Larry in here. For those of you that are joined on Facebook, you can't see the comments that come on up on YouTube, but I can see the Facebook comments that come up over here, and I can pop them up if they come up so that people in YouTube can see them. I'm not going to sit here and say, hi, Larry, from everybody. So, oh, that ain't the way you spell that. No one would look like a dummy when I can't spell. Oh, come on. Uh-oh. Is Larry a swamp guy? He might be. Might be. You did? Did that work pretty good, Carl? The tricolor filament? Let me pop this up over here. Hold on. Let me go over here and let me pop up Carl's thing here. How did that work? The tricolor temperature changing filament. Okay. We'll have to watch the video. Here, let me get in here. You'll have to watch the video. All right. If you hadn't been to Carl's channel, Knack 3D Designs, you should go check it out because I did watch the first few assembly videos from the White Knight, and it's really interesting just to learn. Do they make a thermal filament chain? Yeah, there you go. Well, cool. Cool. Being E. Brady, why would you do that? Why would you start modding your printers to use 3mm filament? Why would you move to that? That's my question. I don't understand why you would do that. Go from 1.75, which is ubiquitous now, to 3D printing versus 3mm, because you can get 3mm cheaper. People are clearing it out. I mean, I don't. What's your purpose? Make stuff work with an Ender 3. I don't have an Ender 3, but I do got a what is it? Creality CR20S Pro or something like that. What is that? Yeah, it's a 20 Pro. CR20 Pro, 20S Pro. That's it. Oh, well, okay then. I would at least make one of them 3mm, right? Yeah, I've got some UV changing. My daughter actually sent me some UV changing, a whole roll of it, I think it was. Or somebody did. A whole roll of it was my daughter. I think she got it for my birthday. Okay. Heck yeah. That's what I'm talking about. I could change one of mine to 3mm for that. But let me ask you this. Do you think that you have any better prints or anything with 3mm filament? Are your prints better or anything like that you know of? Because I'm not sure. Oh, I see Tom Lama gave me a thing over here I didn't see. He's going to screw with me and bounce back and forth. And then Carl posted a link that it didn't show up on my screen over here, or I would have posted it. I don't know. Facebook comments just don't come through sometimes. It doesn't make any sense to me. I need to squeeze this down. I can move that over. Now I can see the comments. Now, see, I can see the Facebook comments. Oh, now he's back on the tube. It will melt better. I don't know. Then Carl pops his link up on here, which is cool. And I'll show it. Where's my coffee? That's a good question. Do I need to make another cup of coffee? Where's my coffee? Oh, let me go put one on. All right, the coffee's making. All right, so we'll see. We'll see if it gets done in a minute. Shouldn't take long. Normally about 30 seconds. It's spitting out coffee now. Yeah, nobody on Facebook right now. Cool. I'll go check that out, Teresa. I don't get on Discord much anymore. It's just too many platforms to handle. Plus, I'm trying to do that second channel, and that's a pain. But it is what it is. I mean, it's up to me to do it or not, right? And I'm thinking about putting out a poll on whether I want to combine the two. Coffee's ready. Oh. Supposed to be 6 o'clock, Jimmy. That's what time I'm supposed to be doing it. That is the normal country time printing whatever show. You're right. That would be heavy metal, not laid back beat music. Did you like that? Yeah, we're gonna try that. I've got some more footage when we went to Disney this last time. I did a couple of room reviews, or actually room walkthroughs. I didn't do room reviews. I'm gonna tell you right now, if you stay at a Disney resort, the room's fine. Some of them are older. Let's don't get into it. But just know, if you go to Disney and you stay on a Disney property, the room is going to be fine. It is what you should expect from whatever you're paying for that room. Should be. Now, I hadn't stayed at all the hotels. We were watching one last night, and they were talking about $600 a night. I said, yeah, that's not me. I'm sorry. If I won the lottery, I don't want to stay at a $600 a night hotel. It just makes no sense to me. But, John, we're actually going to do another one. There were no spoilers in that one. We're going to do another one with spoilers. So, all right. I don't know what you're amening to. The chat is a little bit behind, or I'm a little bit behind the chat, so I don't know what amen to that. What were you talking about? Napping hears banjos. I don't think so. I don't have any background music playing. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I hear you. When we go to Disney or we go somewhere, now don't get me wrong, I could see if you were going to a beach and it was like a cabana or something like that, I could see $300 a night for like on the beach, tiki hut type thing or something like that. But if I'm going to a hotel at a theme park, I have that hotel for one thing or two things and two things only: sleep and taking a shower. That's it. That's what I do well, we're not talking about other things, but that's what we do in the hotel room. We don't go there to relax. We don't go there to sit in the room and watch TV. We don't do any of that. Okay. When we're at Disney, y'all think I'm joking. We go to Disney when it opens and we leave when they're like do the last kiss at night. That's our Disney trips. Oh yeah, no, they do. They have some that are almost $3,000 a night, noob. At the Grand Floridian, I think some of the ones that sit down by the water, the whole cabin thing, I think they're $2,600 or $2,700 a night. That makes no sense to me. If you take an RV down there, an RV, okay, and you want to stay in the Fort Wilderness campground, it's $100 a night. It's actually over $100 a night to park your RV. Their campsites, primitive campsites, are $65 and up. No. Maybe in Disneyland, you can't rent the one at Walt Disney World, Jimmy. That's actually a random drawing. They don't rent it out. That's the thing. Now they do have a $12,000 meal experience at Disney World. Yeah, one of the All Stars. I got you. Art of Animation or Pop Century are my two go tos. But if we're going down there for a night, the All-Stars are fantastic. Put Carl's comment up here so people on Facebook can see it. There's nobody on Facebook right now, I don't think. Nope, nobody watching on Facebook. Never been to Disneyland or World. Well, I've been to World quite a few times, I have to say. Never been to Disneyland. I don't see a reason for me to get on a plane and fly across the country and do it that way. Now, we were talking Sunday, and I looked at the prices to fly from here to Baltimore and back. And it's going to cost me about $120 each way to drive and then hotel. If I do a flight and a rent-a-car, I don't think I'll save any money either way. I think I'll save time. I believe that's right. I would save a little bit of money driving, but I'd save a lot of time flying. Cool, noob. Disneyland Paris. I've never been to Disneyland Paris. Heard the Parisians or the French people were not happy with it. Only if you're working, Ben. Later, Chris. I ain't got long. I got about 15 more minutes. I'm going to get out of here too. I don't know, man. Friggin' Earth's going to be tight this year, money-wise. I'm not going to be able to do a lot. That's for sure. We have my daughter's 17th birthday is in September, and she wants to go to Disney and take a friend. So that's going to be there. Plus, I've got to go to Galaxy's Edge when it opens, and that's going to be a $300 trip. And we're strapped right now, that's for sure. We are not rolling in the dough right at this moment. Now, see, this is showing two watching on Facebook. Charlene Williams, good morning. How are you? Over on Facebook. Oh, I see you up there. I can pop you up on my screen. How about that? Good morning. There you go. Right. That's exactly why. Let me take that down real quick. I wonder, does this pop off whenever they go up? Oh, you're talking about my daughter. How was her Europe trip? It was good. She enjoyed it. She really did. She got a lot out of it. She learned a lot, which is cool to me. It's cool to me that she learned something. That's the most important thing. Oh, what the heck? Come on. Let me just go over to the page. I need to buy cheaper filament. I wish. Oh man, it's gonna be a long day. I'm telling you right now, it's gonna be a long day. I see you smiling, Charlene Williams. And thank you for joining, by the way. Good morning. But the trip to Disney World's pretty much gonna go. I'm trying to see what happens when you roll off the screen. Yeah, it doesn't do anything. Okay. Because Gage on his town hall, I guess he just sits here and clicks one right after the other. Yeah, no, we're still catching up on that, Gusner. That's got behind on several things just trying to make that happen. And I don't know about y'all, but for me, it's hard to catch up because you still got to live, and it's just hard to catch up when you get behind. 3 viewers on Facebook. Well, good morning, Facebook again. Later, llama. Busted toilets, old fun. Woohoo! Later, buddy. Have a great day. Last time you were in France was 35 years ago. Last time I was in France was, oh crap. I don't know. I have to math this early in the morning. Let's see if I'll math on a calculator. Was 30 years ago. That was the last time I was in France. Oh, it's 30-minute drive for a Gusner. Yep, it was 30 years ago for me. We did and I mean we only stopped in Lyon, but we did a company trip from Germany to Spain and drove through France to get there. We stopped in Lyon. That was it. Take it easy, Charlene. Thank you for stopping in. Have a good day. Her little one's awake, so she got to go. Got to love them little ones. Lester C said it's been 48 years. 3 hours. There you go. I don't know how long it takes us. It takes a while. We'll pop this Nightbot up so that the people on Facebook can see it. We want to support the channel. Oh, I got a banner. That's right. Let me pop this off. I've got a banner. You can go out. Support the channel through Patreon, buy me a coffee, or just show up and watch. There's also a Streamlabs, but you can do that. Streamlabs, Kuntry 3D, you can do that. But there we go. Sweet, Carl. Used the brake for cruise control. It's harder to cut off, ain't it? Can't just tap the brake to cut off cruise control that way. Let me see where we at. We're down to 1 on Facebook. I'm trying to. Can't even pause this. What the heck? All right, so it's at least playing there. Back down to 1 on Facebook. Well, anyway, whoever's on Facebook, good morning. Seemed like forever ago. It is forever ago, man. It is forever ago. Got about 9 minutes. I'm going to get over here and go to the house and change clothes to go to work, which we're wearing the same shirt and the same hat. Just got to put some pants on. I'm sitting here pantless. I know y'all needed to know that. Do have shorts on. Good morning, Facebook. Another Facebook viewer jumped in. Yeah, I got to put this up there. Subscribe. Click the bell. Give us a like. If you hadn't give us a like, give us a like. If you don't like it, then go give us a thumbs down. I don't care. Either way. You didn't see anything? Oh, that was too much information? Okay, then. You're right. I've got 3D printers older than you. That's right. You are correct. It won't be that long. We'll be telling them that. Matter of fact, I do have a new grandchild that I do have printers that are older than she is. So I guess the video is going to hold pretty good. I hope it holds pretty good this afternoon when I do Country Time, when we do the rep box this morning or this evening. Little monster still printing here behind me. That'll be done by this afternoon. Don't lick and subscribe. What? I'm going to show that. I'm showing that. I'm showing that on here. Don't lick and subscribe. All right, I won't. I haven't done anything, Benny Brady. As soon as I get done with the rep cord, rep box, we're going to throw this printer together. I ain't even going to call it a bear because it's going to be a hybrid. I'm just going to put the damn thing together and get it out from underneath my table. So we're just going to throw parts at it. We're going to put some of the bear parts on it. We're going to put some of the other stuff on it, and then we're going to put some firmware on it. And we're going to see if it'll run. That's what's going to happen. So I'm not even going to call it a bear. I'm just going to call it a printer. It's a bear frame. It's a mini Rambo. It's got, barely a bear. There you go. That's what it's going to be. I'm tired of doing it, and then I want to get back on the Stargate. We're going to get the Stargate together, and we're going to get it running, and that will make me have to drive to Earth because I'm not going to ship that out. But I really, really, really want to at least have that working at Earth. I want to have the Stargate running at Earth so people can see it and say, yep, that's what it's supposed to do. And hopefully that will be that. I've got lots of people that have sent stuff in for it, and I really want to get it done for them. I think some people have given up on me on doing the bear and the Stargate. It's not you that I'm worried about, Carl. It's the people between here and there. That's what I'm worried about, not anything else. So, it's not that I wouldn't ship it to you to bring it or anything like that. It's just, Insure it for $500, it'll make it. Well, the one that I'm sending today to Arizona, I'm going to insure for $400. It's a PlayStation 4 that my son-in-law left here when they left to go back to Arizona. It's a PS4 and some clothes that they left here. Clothes I can understand. How do you walk out the door and leave a PS4? Here, we're gonna put this banner up again. We're gonna go off the rails. How do you do that? How do you? It's like bringing a 3D printer to Earth and walking out and going, "Oh, I left it. Can you ship it to me?" How do you do that? A $500 piece of equipment. How do you just walk out and leave it? I don't get that. I mean, it makes no sense. Priorities? Yeah, they were in a hurry to get on the road, but you forget. Hey, I don't think so, man. I really just don't think so. So we'll see. Disgusting being the key. Did they leave their tool changer? Really? Somebody forgot how do you forget? How do you walk out and forget a 3D printer? I can see a company if they've got, 10 or 12 3D printers. I get that. I get that you could walk out and do that. How in the hell would an individual just walk out and forget a 3D printer? Like I said, companies I can see, man. I get that. Not like self-owned companies, but people that send people there. think next week we might try to do an interview. I'm gonna try to get an interview lined up for us for next Wednesday. Oh, for them to ship back. No, I get that. But I'm just talking about completely forgetting that you left a printer there. Even my ANET A8, I wouldn't have forgotten. That's just no. And I understand things slip your mind or whatever. It's like getting out and leaving your kid in the car. What? How do you forget that you got your kid with you? How do you even forget your kid in a car? I don't understand that. You can't tell me that you can forget, go in and work an 8-hour day, come back out and go, oh my God. Really? Bull crap. Bull crap. Don't give me that BS. If you do that, you're high on something you shouldn't be doing to go to work anyway. Heck no. I guess. It is. It's horrible, Teresa. It is so friggin' horrible when people forget their kids in their car. There's absolutely no excuse for that whatsoever. People don't forget their dogs. They leave their dogs in their car. I'm sorry. You don't forget a dog in the car. But I will tell you this. If I have my dog in the car, which is hardly ever, I'm going to tell you right now, it's just not happening. Matter of fact, our dog is just about done with this world. I'm telling you. It's a sad thing. We've had her for a long time, but she can't see, she can't hear, she can't find her food dish. It's to the point where her quality of life is zero. Later, Mapro 6. Have a great day, buddy. That's true, Jimmy. Meatloaf and potatoes. All right. No, I get you one, Raz. It's not, and I'm not one of those my dogs are my kids type people. Okay. I'm just not that person. My dog is an animal. I love my dog. My cats are okay, but I'm not one of those people that I value my dog's life like I do my kid. Okay. It's not the same thing. It's never going to be the same thing. I'm never going to be the one that says, oh, my fur babies. No, I get pissed off when I walk in Walmart and somebody's strolling around with a dog in a stroller. Okay. That's not a service dog. If you have a service dog, I'm all for it. Okay. Other than that, no, I don't want it around my foodstuffs. If it's a pet store, sure. But if you're walking through the produce section of Walmart, get your friggin' dog out the store. Out of the store. I don't want your dog close to my food. That's true, Clint. Some people do that. Some people do that. Some people abandon their kids, Clint. At amusement parks is the easiest place to do it. It ain't even just Walmart, man. Hardee's, a fast food establishment, McDonald's, restaurants. People think they can bring dogs anywhere they friggin' want to. And it's because people that work there don't give a damn, for one, and they're too scared to say anything. The law in the state of Florida says you can't ask anybody if that's a service dog. You can't ask for proof that it's a service dog. That's the law in Florida. So you can take a dog anywhere in the state of Florida and nobody has the right to ask you anything about it. Now, I will tell you this. You can put on your door, no pets allowed, service animals only. If they walk in with it, you can't ask them if that's a service animal. You cannot. I looked it up because we saw one at the emergency room, which was a bulldog puppy, was on a leash, no vest or anything of that type. It was just pissing and crapping on the floor, and the security guard came out and asked if it was a service dog, and that guy just blew the hell up. I do, Carl. I do. What's up, Alan Moritz? I do have small dogs, large dogs. It don't matter. Doesn't matter to me. Because you can't have it one way or the other. You can't say, oh, well, you can bring your small dog in as long as it's in your purse. You can't bring your big. No, that's not right. That's not right either. What's up, Sean Gould? Another one that gets me, and we live close to the beach. So it's closer to the beach. But you go down to the store, and people are walking in bathing suits and no shirt, no shoes. And on the door, it says no shirt, no shoes, no service. Yeah, Benny a piglet? Really? Bull crap. If I ever own an establishment, unless that joker's on a leash with a vest on that says service animal, not coming in. Yeah, see, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that, Carl. It's not a place to have your animals. And some people are like, well, my dog has whatever separation anxiety. Okay. It's a dog. Okay. No, then they should, Alan Moritz. I agree completely. 100%. They should have to wear a vest. They should have to wear a vest. Is that finding or fining? But I don't agree with what the way the state of Florida has done their law. Oh, yeah, fining. Okay. There was a 3D Jimmy. There was a case, and I can't remember where it was, but somebody had a Shetland pony. Had a Shetland pony as a support animal. Walking around in a Target, I think it was. I think it was a Target. A Shetland pony in Target walking around. Bullcrap. If you have that type of emotional need, stay at home. Get love from your horse at home. Oh, and seed napping, that's a good idea too. No horse crap, no joke. I mean, that's just, it's amazing to me what people do because they can get away with it. That, amen, llama. Amen. Okay, amen. Get some Xanax, get some something. Anyway, I digress. But people are afraid to say anything. I think that's one of the biggest things. And I'm glad this is a morning coffee. We can talk about this. But I think that's one of the biggest things. People are just afraid to say anything to anybody for fear of offending somebody. That's correct, Clint. You are right. But in Florida, they do not have to provide any proof whatsoever that it's a service dog. You're not even supposed to ask. That's oh man. And I see it all the time. There's a guy here that walks in Walmart, and he's got a sausage dog and a baby stroller walking it around Walmart. And the baby stroller's filthy. He puts food on the front of it, and it's just give you a few. I hear you. Well, that's true. That's true, Carl. But I mean, we've never been a majority rule either. I hear you, Napping. I did that yesterday or Sunday. Sunday, I did that. I am running along here, guys. I said I was going to get off here at 7:30. I do got to go change clothes and get on the road shortly. But I'm so aggravated with some of these things. Oh, come on. Later, Jimmy. Take it easy, buddy. I know, Teresa. I know. Later, Ben. Yeah, I got to get off here. I got to go. I do too, Carl. I got to go earn my paycheck. Let me get over here to my branding thing so I can tell y'all bye. I am going to do this, and we are going to get out of here with a hope you come back. Here, let me do this again. Subscribe. Give us a like on your way out, if you will. What's my comment here? Oh, I hear you. Yeah, some people have tried snakes. But we're going to get out of here. We're going to say bye to everybody. And y'all come back this afternoon, 6 o'clock Eastern time in the U.S. I'm going to try to finish up this rep box this evening. I need to get it out of my way. Need to get it hung on the wall so it'll feed this thing, and I need to get this set where it needs to be and blah, blah, blah. Get all that done. But for right now, we are going to get out of here. Y'all take care, and we will see you this evening.